Kahala Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raka, Kodash. And they say to other Father for everything, to other Yahweh Shai for everything. Just wanna do a short lesson. And just give a shout out to all the Akiam and Akwat out there that's pushing the truth and this truth and sincerity all over the four corners of the globe, and also give honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that continue to feed the flock. Right, this is Yasad from Trinidad. Come with a short lesson. It's entitled God's Hedge of Protection. Right. So basically, we have nothing to worry about when it comes to anything at all. Right. And I'll give a quick few examples. But looking at this photograph here on the screen, let's imagine that green hedge that they have here is angels that's protecting you. All around, all over, above, beyond. Once you're under the hedge of protection from the Most High, there's nothing that can pluck you up or take you out. There's nothing that can touch you. Right? So we're gonna jump into a quick couple of precepts. I just want to start off here with Job 1 and 8. And Yahweh said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job? Right? So he asked Satan, wow, where were you? And he said he was walking up and down. He said, well, have you considered Job? And that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth powers and escheweth evil. Which is basically, I hope that all the Akiams are following this. Then Satan answered Yahweh and said, Though Job fear God for powers for naught, has not thou made an hedge about him and about his house and about all that he had on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, his substance is increased in the land. Satan couldn't even touch. And if Satan can touch you, unless the Most High raise that hedge from about you, then no one could touch you. Alright, so just jumping quickly to a couple of precepts here, and I'll start off with Joshua 11 and 20. For it was of Yahweh to harden their hearts, that they should come against Israel in battle, that he might destroy them utterly, and that they might have no favor, but that he might destroy them, as Yahweh commanded Moses. Right? So, this is some things that the Most High does, like how he hardened Pharaoh's heart not to let his people go in Egypt. And he does right through, because he actually has a plan, and he wants to show his might. Right? So Deuteronomy 20 verse 1. When thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots and a people more than thou, be not afraid of them, for Yahweh thy powers is with thee, which brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. Right? 2 Samuel 22 and 14. Yahweh thundered from heaven, and the Most High uttered his voice. He sent out arrows and scattered them, lightning, and discomforted them. And the channels of the sea appeared, the fountains of the world were discovered at the rebuking of Yahweh, at the blast of his breath of his nostril. He sent from above, he took me, he drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy and from them that hated me, for they were too strong for me. Right? So, as you say, once you have that hedge of protection of you, if he got your back, believe me, nobody could touch you. Right? Psalms 18 and 39. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued me under me, that those that rose up against me. Right? So he's not only going to be protected, but he's going to raise your strength. Right? He's going to uplift you and build your spirit for that time. Right? Verse 40. Thou hast also given me the necks of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto Yahweh, and he answered not them. So that time comes, they're going to be shouting towards them, but you have nothing to worry about when that time comes. Right? This is I'm going to jump to Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So you see what we're really battling against. And once the Most High with us and have that hedge on us, we are safe. We have nothing to worry about, because we're not wrestling with flesh and blood. Right? But against principalities, against the powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Right? Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of powers, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. We're jumping back to Psalms 34 and 15. The eyes of Yahweh are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. Right? 16. The face of Yahweh is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry, and Yahweh hear it, and deliver them out of all their troubles. Right? I'm gonna jump here quickly to 1 Peter 3 and 12. For the eyes of Yahweh are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers, but the face of Yahweh is against them that do evil. Verse 13. And who is he that will harm you, if ye be followers of that which is good? But if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. Right? So, if that last part applies to you, if you suffer for righteousness' sake, it also have to be because of some judgment or something that you did. Right? And just to close off here, this is an example I like to use to give a little inspiration to the Akyam. Maybe I'll start from We'll start from 12. And one of his servants said, because the king was asking the servants how Israel was saved, Every time he trying to set a trap or something, he would keep asking him that. So, to verse 12, and one of his servants said, he asked if anyone sell them out, basically. And he said, none, my lord, O king, but Elisha, the prophet that is in Israel, telleth the king of Israel the words that thou speakest in thy bedchamber. So Elijah was warning the king. And that's why he could never get him. And now he said, go and spy where he is, that I may send and fetch him. And it was told, saying, behold, he is in Dothan. Therefore sent he thither horses and chariots and a great host, and they came by night and compassed the city about. Right? So they surrounded that city. And when the servant of the man of God, which is Elisha, was risen early and gone forth, he went outside, and when he looked around, behold, an host compassed the city, both with horses and chariots. And his servant said unto him, Alas, my master, how shall we do? Said of fear. And Elisha answered, Fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that would be with them. Understand? But the servant couldn't see. So verse 17, Elisha prayed and said, Yahweh, I pray thee, open his eyes that he may see. And Yahweh opened his eyes of the young man, and he saw. And behold, the mountain was full of horses and chariots of fire round about Elisha. So this is the hedge of protection. So verse 18, and when they came down to him, Elisha prayed unto Yahweh and said, Smite this people, I pray thee, with blindness. See, he even had mercy on them, and he smote them with blindness according to the word of Elisha. So have no fear, right? So fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. So once most I have the hedge of protection over you, you have nothing to worry about. Nothing could do any harm to you. And with that, I want to say shalom until the next time.